Well, hi there. I am Miss Julie, and I was just getting ready this morning and I thought, you know what? I better warm up my voice. Wait, what? What's warming up? Oh, that is a great question. So, you know, when you go to soccer practice or maybe baseball practice or track or cross country, any sport that you might play, and you have to warm up before you start playing, right? That's where you stretch out your muscles and you kind of get your blood pumping. Well, guess what? We do the same exact thing when we get ready to sing. Because here's the thing, your vocal cords, the instrument that you have that creates your voice, is actually a muscle. It's a teeny tiny little muscle, but muscles nonetheless, and they need to be warmed up. So that's what we're gonna do this morning. And I just thought, you know, maybe you would want to do a little warm up along with me. So here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do 4 different warm-ups to get us ready to sing. First, we're gonna warm up our air, which I know sounds a little funny, but your air is the fuel for your tone. That's how you get the actual sound to come out of your body, okay? Then we're gonna warm up our articulators, which is the lips, the teeth, and the tip of the tongue. So you remember that little saying there. Then we're going to activate our voices. We're gonna actually make some good sounds with our vocal cords, and we're just gonna kind of slide and glide and get that all ready to go. And then the last thing we're gonna do is work on agility. And agility is like if you needed to go be a ninja warrior, right? Like American Ninja Warrior, you have to be strong, but you also have to be agile. You have to have agility. You have to be able to be flexible and stretchy so that you can do all the challenges ahead of you. So that's what we'll do as the last part of our warm-up, and just kind of expand that range. Your range is all the notes that you can sing. And so since your voice is a muscle, just like I was saying earlier, you can actually kind of stretch it out so that you can hit more notes. It's like teaching yourself how to do a split. When you first start out, you kind of feel tight, right? And you can't go all the way down, but over time, those muscles loosen up and you're able to do a split. All right, so let's get started. The first thing that we really want to do is warm up our bodies a little bit with some movement. Now, I'm, for the sake of time, not going to do that today. So you can watch the other video that I've made that's just exclusively some fun movement to get your body moving and your blood pumping. That will help your voice warm up even more easily. So the first thing we're going to do is blow out. Remember I said we were going to work on our air first. So we also talk about this as breath, all right? Now, if I told you to take a deep breath, like when you go to the doctor's office and they say, okay, take a deep breath, and they put the stethoscope on you, most of us would go something like this. Right? Look how full of air I am. I'm just like so pumped up. I'm like a balloon. But I'm also really kind of tight and pumped up here. So let's get rid of all that air. And the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna pretend I have a little candle right here, okay? And then I don't wanna blow the flame out, but I don't want to, but I want it to kind of flicker a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna do this. Now I want you to watch my belly. That's a totally weird thing to say, but I want you to watch my belly, okay? Did you see that? I didn't puff up with air, did I? Now, I want you to try this with me. So here's what I love to tell my students in the studio. We're gonna blow out all of our air, but don't let yourself get all shriveled up like this, or like, you know, go like this kind of thing, because that's not gonna really help you in the end, okay? Just get kind of to the comfortable end of your breath, and then I want you to do this weird thing called a belly drop. Watch this, ready? That is a belly drop, okay? Can you try that with me? Just blow a lot of air out at once like this. And then belly drop. Great! That is a good breath for singing, and it's a great way to get activated. So we're gonna do the candle exercise for 3 times, and then we're gonna do one more thing, okay? So go ahead with me, put your candle up, all right, and blow. Belly drop. Blow. Belly drop, blow. belly drop. Great job. That's a great way to get those muscles warmed up for singing and breathing. So your breathing is really controlled by these muscles down here, even though the air is up here in your lungs. And that is a great way to get started. Now, if you're not feeling your belly move, it does take some time to train that. So don't worry about it too much. Don't make your belly get tight. Okay, so next, we're gonna go ahead and warm up those articulators. So your articulators are the lips, the teeth, and the tip of the tongue. There are a lot of ways to do this, but we're going to do a fun little tongue twister. And the tongue twister goes like this. I'll put the words up on the screen for you because it's a little tricky at first. Minimum aluminum liniment, cinnamon, minimum aluminum liniment. That's our pattern. All right, let me give you a starting pitch. Ooh, we got a little buzz there. Let's try that again. All right, here we go. So nice and slow. Minimum aluminum liniment, cinnamon, minimum aluminum liniment. Minimum aluminum liniment, cinnamon, minimum aluminum liniment. Notice how much my lips and my teeth are my tongue is working, okay? Really work on getting your tongue moving a lot in the tip, okay? And your lips. Minimum aluminum liniment, cinnamon, minimum aluminum liniment. Good, a little faster. Minimum aluminum liniment, cinnamon, minimum aluminum liniment. Minimum aluminum liniment, cinnamon, minimum aluminum liniment. Minimum aluminum liniment, cinnamon, minimum aluminum liniment. Faster. Minimum aluminum liniment, cinnamon, minimum aluminum liniment. Minimum aluminum liniment, cinnamon, minimum aluminum liniment. One more. Minimum aluminum liniment, cinnamon, minimum aluminum liniment. Whew! Good job. Now, that may take some practice. If you can't go that fast yet, that's okay. You can actually get better at that. Again, your tongue is another muscle. Can you believe all these muscles that you don't really think about when you're singing? So you can learn to train your tongue and your lips to do different things and to be more specific. And that's what's gonna help you in those tongue twisters, okay? So good job with your articulators. Now we're gonna actually work a little bit more in activating the voice. Now, I might have put this at the beginning of my, the very first thing that I do in the morning. It's just these very simple little glides. And I like to slide down and then slide back up. And what's happening to my vocal cords is they're going like this. Stretch and get fatter, okay? All right, so let's try it. We're gonna start here, and we're just gonna do it on a U sound. U. Good. U. Let's go back up. You're getting kind of bored with that U. Let's do ya. Ya. You can kind of when you get peanut butter across the top of your mouth, or the roof of your mouth, which kind of slide your tongue across the roof of your mouth when you do this. And let your jaw kind of come down and back. One more. Great job. So it's really easy, right? You're almost not even really singing, but that's a great way to get sound flowing through the vocal cords. And remember, we're warming it up. We're stretching out the muscles. And so it's going very, very slowly and methodically when we make that when we make that glide. Okay, so now our last one, we are going to work on our agility. Remember our American Ninja Warrior singing, okay? So we are going to do a simple little pattern, and we're actually gonna add in some articulation exercises as well. We're gonna get that tongue working again, lips and the tongue. So we're gonna start out by singing this pattern. Mellow, 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 mellow. So you feel your lips kind of smoosh together for that and then the tip of the tongue says the L sound, right? So we're gonna start on mellow, and then we're gonna use the middle part of the tongue, the tip of the tongue behind the teeth, nello, okay? And the tip of the tongue against where we did for the L, of course, against the back of the teeth. And then we're going to say yellow. Everybody say yellow. Good, so yellow uses that hot right there, all right? Not the tip of the tongue anymore, yellow, it's a little bit of a different movement. Okay, here we go. We're gonna stretch that range by singing some more specific pitches. Okay, let me see. Oh, I wanna start a little bit higher with that one. We're gonna start up here. Ready? Here we go with mellow. Mellow, 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 mellow. Mellow, 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 mellow. Mellow, 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 mellow. Feel free to move around when you sing. Mellow, 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 mellow. You can bounce. Mellow, 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 mellow. You can also walk. Mellow, 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 mellow. Any kind of movement. Mellow, 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 mellow. Two more. Mellow, 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 mellow. Mellow, 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 mellow. Now we're gonna go back up on nello. Nello, 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 nello. Wow, that feels harder. Nello, 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 nello. 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 Now let's switch to yellow. And I want you to imagine you're saying the most interesting thing that you could possibly tell someone, okay? Because it's way easier to sing when you have a reason to sing and you're not just singing this boring pattern with these silly syllables. Okay, so here we go. Yellow, ready? Yellow, 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 yellow. 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 Just a few more. Yellow, 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 yellow. These are in your like baby voice. Yellow, 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 yellow. Nice job. Well done. If you have done this whole video, your voice should be really nice and warmed up. And now you can go sing your favorite songs, and you'll probably find that your voice does a little bit more, it cooperates a little bit more with you than it might have before. Have a great day. Bye. So if you had fun in this video, or you think, man, that Miss Julie, she's pretty fun, then I want you to know something. I actually have a summer camp called Discover Your Voice Camp, and it is a camp where we learn to sing and perform. It's for girls ages 7 to 11, and it is an in-person camp. But for those of you who live really far away from me and we can't get together, I'm working on a project that's gonna help you as well. So tell your mom and dad, Mom, Dad, we gotta check out this Discover Your Voice Camp thing at Miss Julie's website, sopranojam.com, and you can find all the details that you need. All right, I hope that I'll see you soon. Bye.